You'll be needing your crinoline, your Sinamay base, your feathers. I have two different types of feathers here, so I'll be picking one. Your thread, your needle, your glue gun, and your Alice band. Now for your crinoline, you tie one end of the crinoline together with your thread and then you knot it. Make sure that end is properly knotted. The sewing method I'm going to be making use of for this particular style of fascinator is the running stitches, and for this particular style of fascinator you stitch and pull, most especially if you're a beginner or an amateur. So you stitch and pull in order to give it that pleated effect. But for the expert, you can just keep on stitching it to the end, then you can pull. But please be careful when pulling. The last thing you want is your thread coming off or anything happening to your crinoline. Remember, your crinoline is a very, very delicate material. I've gotten to the end of the crinoline, and then I'm going to pull and knot to secure everything in place. Now, to secure everything in place, I overlap one end of the crinoline over the other end and I sew it round with my needle and thread. So guys, I'm done sewing it all round and everything is in place. Now I'm going to embellish my crinoline with my feathers. I'm going to be sewing my feathers round. I want it to cover up this part. I don't want that thread showing. So it's going to look like this once I'm done sewing it. Don't forget to use the thread, the color of thread that matches with the color of feathers you're going to be using. I won't advise you to glue your feathers to your crinoline because you know what, we all know anything can happen with glue, so it's safer to sew. So I sewed my feathers to my crinoline off camera because I was actually using one of my hands to video while I was using the other to do everything, and it wasn't easy for me, so I apologize for those who would have loved to see me sew it down. But it's pretty easy. It's so easy since you've done a good job in stitching your crinoline. The next thing for me to do now is to attach my Alice band to my Sinamay beads. So in order to do this, I've cut out small piece of bias, and then I'm going to be gluing it down with my glue gun. Before gluing it down, I have to first of all get that part, that spot in which I will be gluing down my bias. Guys, I've gotten the spot I will be gluing down my bias to, and I decided to place my thumb on it. This looks so beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys. I'm not even done with this fascinator, and it's looking so beautiful. Now it's time to glue your crinoline to your Sinamay base. The same method you used in gluing your bias to your Sinamay base is the same method in which you use in gluing your crinoline to your Sinamay base. Find that spot or that part of the Sinamay base in which your crinoline will look so beautiful on, and glue it. Feel free to add extra glue to those places that refuses to glue down, and make sure just keep on adding it, but not too much, gradually till you get your desired result. This is looking so beautiful. I'm so happy with this outcome. So that's me trying out the fascinator. It's looking so beautiful. I am not looking, I personally am not looking well. That's because I am a little bit under the weather. But don't worry, I'm on medication and I'm recovering well. But the fascinator is looking good. So guys, there you have it. By popular demand, a detailed tutorial video on how to make a fascinator. And I do hope you guys love this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, and feel free to request for new videos. I definitely will be doing it. And like I said earlier, I'm recovering well, I'm getting better, and more videos are coming, so I promise you. See you in my next video. Bye.